So as I grabbed my mattress and I came out here and I let my, it was me and my dog and my friend, and we were basically camping. There's no power in here. There's nothing. The only entertainment was the sound of nature, the company of a good friend, and knowing that it was something different. It was more of an adventure. It's a beautiful day out, and I have some thoughts on my mind, and I'm going to take a little bit of a walk, rather. And I'm going to tell you about these thoughts that are on my mind, and I'm really hoping that you could see too exactly how I'm seeing it, how I'm feeling. Because there's so much pressure and there's so much negativity in the world, and there's so much anger, hatred, or just nobody wants to think clearly about what's next, what's going on, or they're stuck because they can't get out of their own mind. Well, that usually leads people to saying can't, won't, shouldn't. And I believe that's completely incorrect. Because, see, if you could say you can't, that means to me you're not willing to try, or you're willing to give up. Because can't is cannot. But you are capable of doing whatever you desire. You're capable of achieving great things as long as you try and you do not give up. The mind is a powerful tool, but sometimes that tool can be hard to use. Imagine you have a bolt, a nut that you need to get driven off, but you can't get it off because it's too tight or it's rusted on. So what's the first thing you do? You jump to grab the WD-40. Now, much like WD-40, a deep breath works the same way, escaping the same realm. Now, what I mean by that is, last couple days, I've been a little bit like clouded in my mind, trying to figure out what my next step is, what my next move was, instead of just seeing the obvious, that it was right there in front of me the whole time. Now, it stormed like crazy here last night, and I decided to carry my mattress from the house, which is that blue roof way over there, and bring it out here to this little cabin. Now, I would take you inside, but I forgot the key at the house, and I don't want to walk all the way back here because it feels so nice out here. But anyway, it's just beautiful out here. Now imagine, with what I'm talking about being locked inside your mind, that house up there that I spend most of my time, that is my mind. And I stayed in it. I didn't get out of it, which left me feeling like I was breathing the same stale air and the same ideas, and I was never getting anywhere because I was locked inside my mind, my thoughts. So as I grabbed my mattress and I came out here and I let my, it was me and my dog and my friend, and we were basically camping. There's no power in here. There's nothing. The only entertainment was the sound of nature, the company of a good friend, and knowing that it was something different. It was more of an adventure. So I picked that lock inside my brain that I was locked inside of, getting out of that house and coming to this cabin where I was able to feel like, where I was able to feel like completely relieved of any stress that I held in. I changed the normal. Not completely, not permanently, but I got away from what I was used to for just a minute, just one night, to breathe something different, to introduce a new adventure in my life. It opened so many ideas, so many thoughts, so much energy as I was laying in there, and the only light that there was candles. Well, lantern and candles. and there's thunder and lightning cracking, and rain is pouring down, and the woods out here are soaked. But I unlocked my mind. I walked away from it. I walked away from that stress. Some of the things where I was telling myself that I can't let go of that thought. I can't let go of that idea. I let go of it because I can, and I was willing to give it a shot. I didn't second think it. I didn't second guess it. I didn't try to sway myself away from it. No, what I did was I said, okay, grabbed all my blankets, rolled them up, tied them, carried them out. Grabbed that mattress, which is still in there, locked in there, and I might stay out here again tonight. But I loaded it up, and I brought it out here before the rain hit. And I could hear the distance, the thunder rumbling in the distance, and see lightning flashing in the sky. So as I was rushing around, and I was trying to get everything into that cabin in a hurry, and I wasn't thinking about the adventure that was about to unfold, I did another time. I said, I can't. But I did, which was, I completely relaxed my mind. I completely let my soul dive into its own reality. And it felt so good. It felt so relieving to actually communicate with myself, my inner self, and bring some peace to me. What I'm saying is, you're locked inside your own mind. You got to get out of it. You can't keep on thinking, You shouldn't keep on thinking that same thought over and over and over again, because eventually it's going to bring you down. It's going to lock you down. You're going to fall, and you're going to feel closed in. And that's not what any of us want. We all want to feel free. We all want to feel alive, which is why I'm out here, which is why I'm going to establish myself a new adventure every day. I'm going to think of things that I want. I'm going to think of things that I want to do, and I'm going to try. And I'm not going to stop until I achieve it. And once I achieve that, I'm going to move on to the next one. Because in here, the adventure doesn't stop. Sometimes up here, the adventure gets stopped by what ifs. And I tell you all the time not to let what ifs come into your life. You got to fight that what if, regardless. Because out here I'm free. I'm happy. I'm at peace with any kind of problems that I've had, with any stress. And you can too. And it was nice to unplug away from electronics. I know that I'm communicating to you right now through this electronic device, but the whole night it was off. I didn't have to worry about electronic waves clouding my thoughts, clouding my dreams. And I'll tell you what, I haven't slept so peacefully in my life. I think the closest comparison I can go to is the countless hours that I was waiting to meet my children and finally getting to hold them for the first time. That peace, the adrenaline just unfolding and coming to a calm, that's what I felt last night. I felt so tranquil. I felt so peaceful. There's a mosquito flying right next to the camera. I'm waiting to see if it's going to fly on camera. Don't lock yourself in your own mind. The moment you lock yourself in your own mind, you're going to have to find a way to pick that lock. There he was. And it's not that difficult, as hard as it sounds. It all ends up coming from here and feeling like a boot on your chest. And it all is a fire inside you begging for the adventure. And all you got to do is reach out and grab that adventure because it's right in front of you. Your dreams shouldn't remain dreams. Some of them are going to remain dreams just because that's what they are. The fantasies of being a millionaire is a nice idea. But to be a real millionaire, it's a millionaire in energy, life, love, and worthwhile. My kids are my worthwhile. My life is teaching them. My love is the passion that I'm going to watch them grow up with. So I guess you could say, in a sense, I'm a millionaire. Well, guys, I'm going to get off here. And I think I'm gonna go set myself up for this next adventure tonight, and maybe cut some firewood and stock the fire up a little bit. Get some meat to cook on an open fire. Yeah, it's the middle of the week and I gotta work tomorrow, but oh well. It's what I do. I love you guys, and if you ever need me, you can reach me anytime. And if you can't reach me through my Facebook, then you can reach me through some of my very good friends who also are good to reach out to, like Justin Archer, a very wise man, a very good friend of mine. Sean Larson, another one, always inspiring. There's a few other ones that I'm not going to mention right now because I haven't talked to them about it. I'm sure they wouldn't mind. But there's a whole chain of communication, a whole chain of positivity out there. You just got to be okay with saying, I can and I will, rather than I can't or I won't. I love you guys.